football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Harvard's team flying down a good job at limit the return. Not much there. So Miami's offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Hoosiers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Grab behind the line, it's Spenby. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
The Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Miami offense is back off the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this pass passing game has produced a chunk play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Takes a quick catch. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The Canes are in the red zone.
Read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And there's the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And they pick up the first on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now Now we'll see if they can convert.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pulls it in. It's Hemby. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Cooper.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the handoff. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's wide open, look out. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The RPO caught to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking downfield. It's back. Pop over the middle. It's Fletcher.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in a process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the Canes pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Second down now after the sack. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to pass. It's back. We'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Canes will line up to punt it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. To draw play. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Beck. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got him right where you want him on third and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Right by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Again, turned out of the RPO, it is complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to throw yet again. Over the middle, it's Joseph. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up the zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well.
Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. In the shotgun, handoff inside. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The pocket breaking down. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Hurricanes! That's how you finish a play. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, and championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Mendoza. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Cooper. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Becker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk of the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. That picks up the first down. He'll spot it at the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
And the Hoosiers keep the football on the move. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to scramble now. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Hemby. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. In the red area, it's Hemby. Oh, and he fumbles. He recovered the wrong fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Pass block. Can he get in? They bring him
really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Men kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Miami offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's spent. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Daniels. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they rack them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss, just having one of those dream performances.
On the run, it's Fletcher. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this defense is getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first down, it's play action. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. And it falls incomplete. Third down. This offense would really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. That's one more play here in the quarter. Testing the right side here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Maybe he keeps it himself.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To the air, it's Beck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. But he never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Becker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air. It's Mendoza. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Pick up enough yardage for a first down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Pemby. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And completion makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Pemby. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. It's complete on the crossing route. Brought that up to 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers. Really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
And the Hoosiers line up with a first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. And it's caught. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Sticking with the running game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field. It's Beck. short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship.